Welcome back to The Big Show. We're thrilled you're joining us for the Everyday Dish. And the lovely ladies in the studio, they're so charming, but one of the gals said, "Excuse me, sir, but you smell like horse manure."
Which one of you said
Which
that?
one of you ladies said maybe I do smell a little like horse manure, but it's for good reason, ladies. Guess where I was last night, huh? Take a look-see.
This is Larry King's favorite show. Can't wait to see it. Oh, look,
That's right, Larry King's favorite show, Cavalia.
Yeah.
There you are with your girls.
Boy, did we have fun last night.
This show was amazing. It sold. You look awfully excited, Natalie.
They were so excited for the cute little stuffed horses, like they don't already have so many stuffed little animals.
What, sold out crowd there at Pepsi Center. The Cirque-style show featuring an amazing combination of horses and humans. It is awe-inspiring, beautiful, graceful show. You leave with a whole new respect for the animal, don't you?
The training of these horses, really amazing.
Your daughters loved it.
Yeah, it was something unlike anything I've ever seen before.
Great, great stuff.
Yeah.
Show runs through October 17th. Tickets are online. They do start at over $100, so it's not cheap, but it is an experience you'll never forget.
Yeah, my girls will never forget it. That's talking about it.
That's right. Well, let's head out now to Los Angeles. Right now, TMZ.com. It's a good thing that you're 1,000 miles away, Dax, because that way you can't smell me. Apparently, I smell like horse dookie.
Nice.
What's going on today? Lindsay Lohan, once again, people are worried that tomorrow she'll be heading back to jail. Is that true?
It's looking like she'll be behind bars before we know it, obviously, because of those 2 failed drug tests that she had. Now she has to face the judge tomorrow. He will decide whether he's going to send her to jail for violating the probation, which, if that's the case, she'll walk in basically and probably walk back out because of overcrowding. But if he revokes her bail, which is a second option, then she goes to jail. He sets a hearing date in 30 days, and she has to stay in there the whole time. So that's going to be one big thing. But it looks like there may be some interesting people in the audience watching. Michael Lohan is saying he wants to stop by with an evangelical preacher. Yeah, he says that this guy goes around the world working with youth. He wants to bring him along to see if he could give some advice to Lindsay. But the problem is Dina will also be there, and Mike can't come within 100 yards of her.
Looks like the guy, we're seeing a picture. The guy on the far left is the preacher. He looks to me more like a skateboard dude. He's a young preacher, apparently, isn't he?
He is very young, but I guess really well known. His name's Jake Koopman.
Huh. Well, we'll, of course, have TMZ there at the hearing tomorrow. You guys are all over it. Dax, you're the best. TMZ.com, a favorite website.
All right. Have a good one.
Take it easy. Well, you know, who here in the studio audience likes Jamie Lee Curtis? Yeah?
Yeah.
How about it, ladies? Jamie Lee is hot. She's smart. She is sexy. But don't you dare call her a cougar. Jamie Lee, starring in the brand new comedy, You Again. We got the Colorado exclusive and interviewed the entire cast. Now, Jamie is as sexy as ever, but when I asked her about the whole cougar thing, she said it's just downright sad. I don't know how I feel about that. You're still a very beautiful woman.
Thanks.
Does that whole, the cougar, the manther thing, how do you feel about still being a sex symbol?
You know what? It seems odd to me that what we relate it all to is just stoopability. It's sort of like that's all we are after all this time. We're not more than just something you want to stoop. I would hope. I mean, it's all fine. That doesn't matter to me in the slightest. What is important to me, of course, which is irrelevant to you or anybody else, is what I think and feel and hope for in the world. Gets through high school.
I gotta say, I didn't expect to hear the word stoop come out of Jamie Lee's mouth, but she's got a good point, doesn't she?
Yeah, after all these years, that's what
we should be judging women on, you know, their spirits and their personalities. Hey, tomorrow I show Jamie Lee my high school prom picture and find out whether Jamie Lee Curtis would have gone out with me in high school, and if she was a geek back in the day. You Again, very funny movie, opens in theaters everywhere tomorrow. I know Natalie Tisdale quite well, and if I know one thing about Natalie, tell me if I'm right, she's a hardcore post-punk rocker.
I thought I was hiding that from you.
Yeah! So no doubt she must love The Cult. Yeah, the British rock band bringing its heavy metal revivalism to the Mile High. They performed for the first time together back in 1983.
Wow.
Then they had a few breakups, back together again in 2006. They've been touring ever since. The Cult is hitting the Ogden Theater this Saturday night. Doors open at 9, and guess what, folks? I have a ton of Cult tickets that I want to give away to you right now. Just go to our Facebook page, Colorado's Everyday Show, and anytime today, make a statement. Post anything you want. Just say hi. And we'll give away all these tickets to the Cult. It's a great, great rock show. They say behind every great man, there's a great woman, right? This time, that woman happens to be on the cover of a national magazine. Check out our gal pal Lala.
Lala, she's so beautiful.
She was on our show. She hosted with us.
Yeah.
Now she's on the cover of Jet magazine, the issue released just today. And while she says she's happy to talk about marriage, she's not talking about Carmelo's career. She tells the magazine that she and Melo don't discuss what might happen if he's traded by the Nuggets, or what might happen once he's a free agent if he decides to leave. You'd think they'd talk about that.
I think maybe they do.
She says they don't. By the way, Lala's Full Court Wedding is her reality show on VH1, airs Sundays through October 17th. I think I know the ladies well over here, the tap ladies. I'm guessing that you ladies love Madonna. Am I right or am I right?
Come on, Vogue. Come on. Vogue, ladies.
That is a golf clap. They're like, I prefer Connie Francis, yeah? Whatever. Madonna has a lot of fashion trends over the years, but ladies, get this. She's now walking the runway with her daughter. Okay, 13-year-old Lourdes and she both on the pink carpet to debut the daughter's clothing line. They say there's a bit of an 80s influence, but the daughter's really kind of coming fashion forward. Here's a look at them. Do you like them, Nat? Take a quick look-see there.
There's definitely some 80s pieces in there, and then like there's also like the combination like of my mom's style, which was like in the 80s, and like now like the fashion now.
Yeah. So, I think she's very well spoken. I think Madonna's doing a good job parenting. Let's take a look real quick at some of the clothing. You like them or not? Kind of hard to see there. Too racy? Are they all right? It's called
is this aimed at teenagers?
Yeah.
I can't tell. Yeah, I don't know.
You have to see closer up?
Yeah.
Yeah. Either way, available
Not so sure.
at Macy's everywhere.
All right, coming up next, single